welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. We are currently off the port side of the ship, walking on the ocean just off the shore of the Canary Isles, looking at two lifeboats filled to the brim with mermaids and sparkly shells. I gotta tell you guys, I really love Hideo Kojima's games and his, unique flavor of oddity and mystery, but Lucas Pope is really giving him a run for his money in the absolutely batshit crazy department. So, what did we call him? Was he Mr. Anders, was it? Yeah, so second mate Edward Nichols, that's the one. Edward Nichols has just been gunned by the Formosan guard for approaching with the chest that was originally on board the ship and two lifeboats full of dead mermaids. For reasons that I hope will become clear. Now, we've got a shaky hand. It's either going to be Mr. Formosan guy with the arm missing, or it's going to be Miss Lim. It's, the armless boy. Hold on. Now, this could be fun. Oh, of course, yeah, the bodies would line up here, weren't they? Okay, so the rest of the crew. Okay, it makes sense why they were winching the lifeboats up the side of the ship and taking the chest back off of it again. So they pulled the two lifeboats in, unloaded the Formosans and Nichols here, and took the chest back downstairs. But I'm guessing... Oh, does that mean they never recovered the shell? And that makes perfect sense why the Spider Riders were heading down to the lazarette, because the mermaid corpses were down there. They wanted them back. Oh, God. Okay, let's just dive in, see where this takes us. Oh. He was still alive? Are you there, Miss Lim? Oh, no. Okay, he was dead. Of course he was dead by the time I got back to the ship. I wouldn't have been able to jump into his memory otherwise. Yes, this is exactly what's happened. Wait, why is that on fire? I'm confused. What's going on? Oh, right, there's our mystery item that I guess is the shell? No. No, there's the shell. There's a mermaid. Is it a shell? I think it is. It's like a conch shell. There's also a shell, oh no, Miss Lim's there, already dead. So this boat was already loaded up. Meanwhile, Nichols is pulling another mermaid up here. Are there any more mermaids to be seen? So why would the... Hold on, had he set the Formosan on... Had he set him on fire? What? I'm so confused. So it was the Formosan guy's right arm that was on fire. So that's why the bone was there. His arm was, what, burned away? Why is there a fire in the top of the chest as well? So it looks as though Nichols had taken the chest and the two Formosans on two bound lifeboats, gone out to sea, popped the top of the chest open and set fire to something. I wonder if that's to attract the mermaids. But this drawer is open as well with that artifact inside. Maybe that's not a shell at all. Maybe that's like some sort of gemstone or something. But in any case, this guy was having his arm roasted. Yeah, look at that. His arm is ablaze. Had he had his... Oh. No. Had he stuck his arm in the top of the chest or something? And then he says, "Are you there, Miss Lim?" And then the life escapes him. So yeah, presumably Miss Lim is already dead. She looked very much dead. I don't think there's much more we can do here other than just follow through to the next clue. So, hold on. Oh no, that's the fire. Yeah, I thought that was another body then. So hopefully, stepping back in time to when she died might cast a bit more light on what the hell's going on here. So, the chest, was it designed to summon mermaids? If so, why in the world were they transporting it? I suppose it could be some sort of traditional heirloom or something. I have it. Hold on. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, whoa. Hello. Hi. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think he'd... Oh. I think I've read this all wrong. Is this our Formosan guy? It's a bit difficult to tell. It is. That's our Formosan. Here's a mermaid. Looks like the mermaids are being struck with some power from there. Who do we have here? Oh god, it's one of the stewards. Who's this? That's... Wait, hold on. Oh, that's the other guy that was sat on the mast. Where's Nichols? Wait, what? Where's Nichols? That's one mermaid being struck down. Oh, there he is. That's Nichols. I got this all wrong. I don't think it was Nichols taking the Formosans out at all. I think the Formosans had taken Nichols. Oh, God, what? I'm so baffled. Right, well, we can name this lady immediately. This is Miss Lim. We've got that. That's fine. Oh, it's just the twists and turns is ridiculous. Right, that's Bunlan Lim. We've got that. We don't yet know exactly what her fate is, though. She looked as though she had a throat slit, but I can't tell for sure. Two others were present. Mr. Armless Boy here and Edward Nichols. So let's see. I have it. Hold on. But I have what? Right, is that... The drawer's open. That thing... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe that's not an object at all. Maybe that's just a recess in the drawer. But what's he reaching for? So, he burned his own arm off. So this thing was open, releasing some ungodly power, striking down the mermaids that I'm guessing were attacking the vessels? Oh, there's an oar out there. That can't be good. The two lifeboats are not bound together by this point, so I can only assume Miss Lim or... Hold on, who's that? Oh, no. Oh, that's one of the gunners. That's one of the gunners. There's Miss Lim. Right, so I'm guessing Nichols and the gunner were maneuvering this craft. These two chaps were maneuvering this craft, with the two Formosans coming out for what? To do a little bit of mermaid fishing? There's something over here as well. Oh, that's just another oar. Yeah, more oars. They'd lost the oars in the water, presumably, after being attacked by the mermaids. Right, so, where's the Wibbly Wobbly gonna go now? Okay. To this... Wait, hold on. Oh no! What's he got in his head? It looks like it's a dagger or something in the side of his skull.
Oh, Haggis, you still breathing?
Oh, we got a name.
Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Oh, Okay. Right, O'Hagan. Can you row? Right, let's see. Oh no! Look! There's the shell. So that mermaid was carrying the shell. That was one of the mermaids that was struck down by the lightning stuff. Oh, we've got someone else here. Hold on. What's that in midair? That's a thing. That's a pipe. Pipe came out of his gob. That's another one of the shooters. So I'm guessing he went overboard. This is Nichols carrying away, hiding away like the little worm that he is. That's that shooter boy. Miss Lim, she had her throat torn open by a mermaid by the looks of it, so we can name her death. Who's that? That's that steward. So what, he was being attacked by the Formosan guy? There's so many questions. I'm not even entirely sure which one of these people is our victim. It's the guy being attacked by the Formosan. Right, so who said what? O'Hagan, you still breathing. So this guy being attacked by the Formosan said to the other one, O'Hagan, you still breathing, can you row? Then the Formosan said, shout. No, it wasn't the Formosan, was it? It was Miss Lim shouted, help. Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake. 4 others were present. Nichols, the shooter, whose pipe was flying out of his gob, most tragic, and the 2 Formosans. Right, so what happened? Did the Formosan stab this guy in the head? Can we get a look? Is he jabbing something in the side of his head? It looks like he might be. Right, okay. So he was killed by that Formosan fella. Once he dispatched him, the Formosan popped the top of this thing open, reached into the light, and I'm taking it that that's what triggered this thing to shoot the fire into the sky to wipe out the mermaids. Nichols, bravely cowering in the corner here. Right, so, tell you what, let's take a step forward and fill out her fate. Met an unknown fate. So she was, what, bitten? Yeah, she's being bitten on the throat, I think. Let's see. Met an unknown fate. Claude. Oh, maybe Claude. Claude might be one. Crushed, decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted, expired. I don't think we can say she's being eaten. Froze, illness, killed, knifed, poisoned, shot, speared, spiked. Strangled? I don't think she's been strangled. Like I say, in subsequent scenes, where you can see there, she's got blood all down her. It's almost like the mermaid is tearing into her with a thumbnail or something. But I think we could probably go with Claude by a terrible beast. That's about the closest I can get, I think. Right, this chappie, I don't think we've got a page for. Depicted showman, no. Okay, we haven't got a death page for him. But I'm pretty certain he probably just drowned. Right. So, next dead person, please. Okay. So was this guy speared? Or was he carrying the spear?
Keep rowing! Where is it?
Bang.
Something there! I see it! Here's a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Oh god. Oh no. Good shot, madam. Oh no. Speared through the head by a mermaid. Right, we also picked up a name there, didn't we? Bang. Oh, you did actually do something, Nichols. Right, you just shot at something disappearing into the water and then cowered down and sat the rest of this dance out. So, let me see. Where's our other Formosan? Here we go. So this is Bang. Right. Passenger It Bang Sia. Excellent, which means that the other Formosan guard must be Chiotan. Cool. Do we have... Where was his death? Hold on. Let's fill him out before I go forgetting what in the world is going on. So, 5 memories. So this chappie has to be Chetan, right? Must be. Now, unknown fate. He was spiked. I forgot to fill this out, didn't I? He was spikerized. Likewise was this chap. Though we don't know his identity just yet. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. So, this guy spiked through the neck. Good God. Oh, hold on. Now, I thought she was in a bit of an awkward position. She looks like her hands are bound. Oh, I can't see. Damn it. I haven't seen her hands in front of her in this whole scene. I think she's bound. Bloody good throw. I have to hand it to you, vile beast. Oh! Oh, he's bound as well! Oh, this is making sense. So I was right first time. There's a knife there. Who are you? Is that Strongman? No, it's not. That's another newbie. Oh, I was right first time round. Accessible only through another corpse. That's new. So the Formosans were taken there against their will. They were bound and captive. So presumably Nichols arranged this ban. Oh, he wasn't. Right, got it. So he wasn't there in the cargo hold to steal the gem from the chest. He wanted the entire thing. And he got this band of brothers, as it were, together to go out mermaid hunting. The whole thing went tits up. Everyone ended up dead or in the drink, except for Nichols. But he did capture the mermaids after Beng opened the chest and killed them all, sacrificing himself in the process. Although I'm still not entirely sure how he died. But then... Oh, expired. That must just be expired. But then Nichols came back with the lifeboat full of dead crewmates and dead Formosans and dead mermaids, thinking he'd be celebrated, and he was shot by the one remaining Formosan on board. Oh, what a sorry, torrid tale. So, mother of God. Oh, we've got... All right, interesting. So we've got somebody with potentially... I want to say potentially Russian, maybe? Speech? On one of these 2 boats. Interesting. And still alive at this point. Mother of God. Keep rowing. They are here. Bang, the chest. So she knew that the chest would banish them as well. Where is it? There, something there. So that's why Beng was trying to get out of those ropes as quickly as possible, using the sharp end of a spear that had just skewered someone's head. I see it. Give us a weapon. So this is our guy. Miss Lim, stay down. Pick up the oars and row, you fools. So, our guy was speared. We don't know who he is, but we know that he was speared by a most terrible beast. 6 others were present in this scene. So, this is our pipe-smoking fellow. That's the guy that's just been speared. Nichols, the brave hide-and-seek specialist. That is the guy that gets stabbed by Beng when he's trying to get to the chest. Miss Lim, bound also, and this is our new guy who's just turned up on the scene. This fellow here being dragged overboard by the looks of it by a mermaid. So it looks like he was dragged into the sea. Our pipe smoker over there was knocked into the sea. He was stabbed in the side of the head by Beng. He was killed. Who's that? Right, okay. He was killed by one of the spears. Good grief. He is making an escape at the moment so he could get over and open the chest. So he knows that that'll save them all, but that ended up ending his life. She was killed when a mermaid came and hacked at her. Good grief. Who's next? It's just so many perspectives to this one. I like that it's all centered around one central scene instead of some of the others, which was spread over several decks and got really confusing. Not that this is any clearer.
to the Canaries in 3 days.
Oh!
You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
Oh!
你玩错不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对
They knew it was coming.
Shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Oh, that's interesting. Somebody on board understood. At least some of it. Oh, and there's the first. Good God, he nearly copped it, didn't he? Okay, this changes things. This really changes things. Yes, she's absolutely bound. This confirms my original theory. I said during that scene on the main deck of the Obra Dinn when Miss Lim was being held captive by, I think it might have been him actually. Now I come to think of it, I think she was being held captive by him. That makes sense. Nichols was arranging for all of this lot to defect from the Obra Dinn, taking the Formosans and what they probably thought was their super secret treasure to the Canary Islands so that they could basically barter for, to start a new life away from the Obra Dinn. But then these young ladies arrived, presumably for whatever's in the chest. Ah, of course. They say strange things about monsters. That's our guy. Okay, so this fellow, a bit difficult to see, but this fellow here and this fellow here, they're both top men, I believe, and they were sat halfway up the mast during the execution thing. Makes sense that he understands, at least to an extent, what the Formosans are saying, because the two of these could understand. This is the guy that was translating what the Formosan guard was saying on deck. Right, I wonder if they might be related? Possibly? Let's take a look at the list of topmen. Right, so, topmen. We have 4 Chinese topmen. That would make sense. With Formosa being Taiwan, it would make sense that they would have some understanding of the Taiwanese language. So I think the 2 crew members sat either side of the mast in that picture were probably among this group of 4. We can't definitively narrow them down at the moment, but that's definitely worth bearing in mind. Nice. Okay. That's something at least. So I think we've got an exit door. I think my theory is correct. They took the Formosans and the chest, trying to make their way to the Canaries to sell them or sort of trade them and get something together to start a new life, maybe buy their own ship and branch off and sort of become their own crew. But the drawer at the bottom of this thing contains something. I think that was a recess that I could see there. I think that contains the conch shell, the glowing shell that we've been seeing off the side of the deck of the Obra Dinn all this bloody time. I hope that means that doesn't mean the mermaids have followed it back to Portsmouth. Yes, was it Portsmouth or Falmouth? I can't remember. Oh, right, this is making sense. So they carried the shell in this chest, but also quite cleverly, the Formosans had a means of ridding any mermaids. I wonder if that's what led... So the mermaids knew the shell was there. They came to claim it. The Formosans knew there was a risk of that by the sounds of it as well. After all this torrid thing, they took the mermaid bodies and the shell and the chest. No, they didn't take the shell, did they? They only took the chest. The shell was still out in the ocean. They took the chest back to the Obra Dinn, stored it down in the lazarette, presumably, because it was gone from passenger cargo, at which point the soldiers of the sea, the spider riders, went on to reclaim either the shell or the bodies, or the chest or the bodies, or both. Probably the bodies of the mermaids. Was it mermaids that were riding? No, because the mermaids, the spider riders had legs, and these don't. Oh, man. I wish something made sense somewhere. I really do. Well, I think we're piecing things together in this particular little story, but there's got to be more to it. Our assessment. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. So these are the two that look like they were going overboard. I suppose we don't necessarily know if they drowned. Two wayward souls disappeared during the final events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. Well, I mean, the portraits are both clear, but we don't know who they actually are. Oh, yes, the other thing that we picked up on. The other thing that we picked up on, which scene was it? Was it this guy's scene? Nope. This one. Nope. Hold on. Stand by, caller. Yeah, here we go. This presumably Russian speech. We know it wasn't him that actually spoke that. Maybe him? I feel like he may have been one of the ones. Him and him. I think these two might have been sat around that gaming table. So I think it was when Saeed was found dying in his bunk. Let's see. Yes. When Saeed was found dying in his bunk, there were 3 people sat around a table playing games. And 2 of them were speaking to each other in... I can only assume that it's Russian. I don't know any better to call it anything else, so I'm just going to label it as that for now, until we find out any different. But, right, presumably could be those 2 gents. But that's pure speculation. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. There's a storm closing in?
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming!
So I hear.
Finish your business and climb down here!
No. No. Absolutely not. Oh, no. So this is happening actually right now to our insurance investigator extraordinaire. Well, no, I don't. I'm not anywhere near finishing my business yet. Oh, please don't tell me we're supposed to have finished our business. I sincerely hope not. Right. No, we've still got business here. Is that the end game? If I climb down there, is that gonna end our investigation? Because if so, it's ending bloody prematurely. Right, let's have a quick scurry around. This was our poor unfortunate artist on the crapper. Irish. That's one of our 2 carpenters. That's our ship's bosun. Actual crappers. So I'm getting a bit worried now. Is that trying to signify that we're nearing the end of all of the clues that we're going to be given? And I should be much further in my conclusions than I am? Right. The one place on the ship that I'm quite aware we haven't actually managed to investigate just yet is here, the lazarette. Oh, look at that. There's a spike. That would make sense if they captured... Well, we know at least one of the mermaids, actually, that was carried down here was alive. But we can't... We can't access the lazarette. Oh, I am baffled. Right, is there anywhere that I'm missing? Let's just have a quick look in these rooms again, just in case something has materialized. So this was the passenger cargo. This was the bosun's storage with our Spidler friend. Okay. This was just general storage where we found our stowaway in the barrel. Fortunate way to go. Oh, how funny. I mean, it's not funny, but how funny. I've just realised the barrel fell, didn't appear to be damaged. They just rolled it in here, stored it away, and presumably never actually opened it up. So nobody on the Obra Dinn actually even knew there was anyone in there. Oh no. That's not funny. And then captain's storage. I mean, quite clearly, if there's anywhere on the ship, this is the place to be. Is there definitely nothing hidden away? Right. I'm growing increasingly concerned now. Right, I'm just gonna have to scour the ship just to see if there's anything that I've missed, anything that I've not seen before that has materialized before us. Right, let's head on down here. Right, offices. So this was the purser's office, I think? It was indeed. Still nothing in there. This was the gunner's office? No, it wasn't. No, this was surgery. Right, body, spider, cabins. I think that was where the Formosans were staying. Nothing new has materialized there by the looks of things. Right. Of course, the other possibility is that something else might trigger. Wait, have we been in these two rooms? I don't know if we've been in here. Where's this? This is the... Oh yeah, gunner store and carpenter's shop. This is the carpenter's shop. Nothing there. Doesn't appear to be anything in the side corridor. Gunner store. Okay. Yep, nothing here. Yeah, the other possibility is that something might trigger and open up for us once we pass a certain number of solved fates, maybe? Alright, I'm gonna have a little look down, down here. There's the tiller. I don't think there's anything else this way. No, it just goes back to the carpenter's store. Okay, I'll carry on up through the decks and just have a similar... Sorry, excuse me. Have a similar little looky round to see if anything new has materialized anywhere. Okay, I've just had a tour around the entire ship, and I've now come back to the captain's cabin. I can't see anything. Oh, hello. This wasn't open before. I know it just goes down to the gun deck, but... Nice. Yeah, I know that, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm so confused. We're back here at square one. So... Yeah, I don't want to go down to our little, gruff boatman down there. I don't particularly want to run the risk of leaving the ship and sort of leaving it with... Well, we've only got about 20% of the deaths covered so far, I think. What we could do, actually, let's take a little look. Hold on. Let's see. Back cover. Yeah, look at this. We haven't even completed a quarter of the death, the actual fates yet. So there's no way we can leave the ship just yet. It might be worth just going through the chapters just to see if there are any empty pages. Have we filled every page? Oh, God. No, that's not a good sign. Yeah. It looks like we have filled every page. Oh, no. That means we're going to have to do some serious thinkerizing. Oh, dear. Oh, no. So... Right, we need to get some of these out of the way. So do we have... Let's fall back on the I forgot its name again. Deduction ratings. Let's target... Wait, hold on. Oh, yes, of course, that's the bargain, isn't it? I wonder if the bargain will get unlocked if we reach that, shaded area at the end of this little indicator. Right, back to square one. I'm going to go through. I'm going to take a look and see if there are any 1-pip deductions that we can take a look at. So this chap, Solomon Saeed, never mind, we've already deduced him. Well, we've seen everything that we need to see. And there was no suggestion of poisoning, I don't think. So could we put this down as just illness? Met an unknown fate? Ship surgeon seemed to think it was illness. Pop him in. Oh, hello. Well done. Yes. Oh, marvellous. Solomon Saeed did indeed succumb to a tragic illness, which means that his friend also is the same. Bunlan Lim was clawed by a terrible beast. And Shotan spiked by a terrible beast. Oh. Okay. So, correction. We have now solved 25% of the fates on board the ship. So I feel slightly better. Okay, so any other nice cheap wins like that? So, an unknown fate. He also died of illness. So, any more? We're pretty confident we know how the cow died. Murder! Let's see. Who is this? How did they die? Oh, I didn't fill in how they died? Okay, he was shot. We could do with revisiting that scene, actually, to see exactly who the shooter was. I think it was one of the guys on the rowboats towards the end there. Oh, God, he's 3. He's 3 pips, but that's 3 pips for identity, isn't he? So, met an unknown fate. We know he was shot. He was shot with a shooty stick. So that's fine. We just don't know who he is or who by. Okay, this was what? The calling. Okay, 3 pips there, 2 pips. So this, I think it was the shooter that shot the guy that we just said was shooted. Oh, let's clear these bookmarks as well, actually. He's a 3-pipper. Miss Lim, we've already cleared. Okay. Id Bengsia. So presumably, so he died because his arm was on fire, which isn't funny. I don't know why I giggled. Kind of tragic, really. But his arm was set ablaze. Presumably, he was exposed to whatever power came out of that thing as well. So I'm tempted to put him as just expired. I don't know if anything else would fit. Unknown. Axed, but we haven't seen anyone axed yet, have we? Burned. I mean, his arm was burned, I guess. Clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned. Expired. Tempted to go for that. Eaten, exploded, fell, frozen, illness, killed with sword, knife, poison, shot, speared, strangled, struck, suicide. Nothing else really fits. I think it's either going to go down as expired because his arm was on fire, but he wasn't necessarily burned to death. Oh, am I going to regret it if I just don't feel it was entirely the burning of one arm that killed the guy. Screw it, I'm going to put him down as... Oh, expired from old age. Oh, that's what that means. No, wrong, burned. Did anybody expire from old age? That's intriguing. Nobody was just, like, found dead in their cabin from old age or anything like that. I wonder if that might come into play for some of the unaccounted ones. Interesting. Edward Nichols was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. We know who that is. We know exactly who that is. That was Chotam. So we can name him. Wait. Did I go straight past him? Yes, I did. Chotam. Cool. One more and we can have another round of validation. These are both 3 pips, so we'll leave those for now. Right, Unholy Captives. Chotan spiked by a terrible beast. We already got that one. Still don't know who this is. Thomas Sefton, the cook. Okay, this guy. Like I say, one would assume this might be one of the Indian passengers because he was conversing with someone confirmed as Indian. But we've got that many that we don't know. Oh, yes, who is this? Here's 1 pip. Interesting. He's 1 pip. Any names named here by any chance? Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? This ungodly beast carry a curse. Throw them back or doom. Wait, hold on. That's a thought. So, he was killed by this guy. Did we ever get... Wait, we don't have a final scene for him. Hold on. Show memories on the deck map. What? What? Hold on. What? Okay, back up. Let's get his memories bookmarked and shown on the deck map. Okay, that shows them. They are completely separate. Right, interesting. So, oh. Well, wait just a cotton picking minute. He was, oh, because he was on deck. Right, hold on. So, chapter 5. Chapter 5. Chapter 4. So, in the calling, he was the guy that was up on deck, peering down as Nichols was being shot by the Formosan guard. Then after that, part 2, part 4. So he was on the gun deck as the mermaid was lashing out and killing the ship's cook. I'm not sure exactly where he was, but he would have been watching somewhere, I guess. Around this time, there was talk of a curse aboard the ship if the mermaids were on board, and next thing we know, he's down here. Yeah, he's down, I mean, the memory was picked up here from the severed foot, but he was actually round here after having hacked this guy's foot off. So, the whole reason I went down that rabbit hole is I wanted to label that other guy, this one, as the captain's steward. But we don't have a death page for him. Maybe that's part of the bargain. Maybe he's hidden away on the pages of the bargain. What? Does he have some higher calling or something? Right, anyway, back to this fellow. Who the devil are you? So let's get your memories bookmarked. First memory is page 24. Which rings a bell. Oh, main deck, of course. That makes sense. He was in the firing line. Okay. Next. So that suggests he's a seaman. Because I think it was the seamen that were, actually... Oh. He was in this scene where this guy went overboard. Interesting. Maybe we should pay a little visit. Let's pay a visit to that scene. So we need to head down to Hoskett's cabin, which is just here.
On your toes,
Oh, and also at the same time, if you confirm that shooter.
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Oh dear. Right. That is Linda. That is Pete. What was his name? Pete Milton or something? Milroy. Close. Who do we have here? This is one of the stewards that defected. That was. That's the steward that was actually knifed in the head by Beng. There is Beng. Wait. Okay. Well, that confirms it then. I wondered whether he was getting in or coming out of the lifeboat. He was being loaded into the lifeboat. So this scene makes much more sense now. Right. Was there a lifeboat on this side? There was. Okay. So, was Nichols? Hold on. Was this Nichols? Oh, it was Nichols that had Miss Lim. It was Nichols that killed this guy. Which is something that we haven't actually recorded yet. So this guy was shot by second mate Edward Nichols. We still don't know who he is though, but I just noticed he appears in another memory, which was on the gun deck. Oh, interesting. That's the one that had the guys around the table playing a game. Right, back to this momentarily. So yeah, Miss Lim, and Mr. Was it Beng? I think it was. We're being loaded into here. Oh, there's the chest. I didn't see that before. The chest was already loaded in. They were going off to where was it? Where was it? The Canary Islands, was it? I can't remember. Still can't get an ID on that guy. It might be worth visiting his first memory. Hold on. No, it wasn't. Hold on. I'm getting myself confused. It's this guy that we're looking for, isn't it? Let's just hold off chasing him because he's a 3-pipper. We'll leave him until a little bit later. This guy's been marked for a while as solvable. I think he's a 1-pip. Oh my god, I don't even have any brand new memories to go through, and I'm getting myself twisted. Where's the dude that we're looking for? The older guy. This is Linda, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's the guy that I thought had Miss Lim. That's the guy with the pipe in his mouth. He's one of the ones that's still marked as missing. And the guy with the beard, the steward, nobody else down in this lifeboat. Ah, that's the guy that translates what Beng was saying. Where's the other? Where am I not looking? He is in this scene, right? No. So, hold on. What? Oh, God. What's happening? What? I've totally lost the plot. I think I need to step away for a while. Guys, send urgent help. I think my brain is dribbling out of my ears. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully after a bit of a breather, I might start making some sense again. But I will catch you in the next one. I'd love to hear your comments about what you think is going on, especially seeing as we've now explored all of the memories that we currently have access to. Like I say, I've got a sneaky suspicion there are a few memories that are locked away under the bargain, which we're not going to get access to until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Good God, Henry, you mischievous mysterious so-and-so. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you're thinking. I'd love to hear what I'm thinking, quite honestly. It's behind a wall of noise at the moment, so until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.